jeepers! My heart's thumping so loud, I can't hardly breathe. Toto? Toto! No need to be scared anymore. She ain't following us. I wouldn't let her hurt you, no how. Did she hurt you? Well, she tried to, didn't she? Oh, Toto, she must be the meanest old woman that ever was. Let's go tell Auntie Em and Uncle Henry. They'll take care of her. Auntie Em! Auntie Em! Auntie Em!
Dorothy, please, we're trying to count.
Auntie Em, just listen what Miss Gulch did to Toto.
Dorothy, please, we're busy.
Oh, but Auntie Em, she hit him.
Don't bother us now, honey. You see, this old incubator's gone bad, and we're likely to lose a lot of our chicks.
Oh, the poor little things. Oh, but Auntie Em, Mrs. Gulch had Toto right over the back with a rake just because she says he gets in her garden and chases her nasty old cat every day.
Dorothy, please.
Oh, but he doesn't do it every day, just once or twice a week. And he can't catch her old cat anyway. And now she says
Dorothy,
she's gonna...
we're busy.
Oh, Uncle Henry, can't you do something?
I'm doing something right now, honey. Just keep out of our hair.
Oh, all right.
Let's get that wheel on here, folks. Whew. Come on, guys.
Oh.
Zeke! Hickory! You know what Miss Gulch did to Toto?
I swear they made this new wheel smaller than the other three.
She tried to kill him.
Bigger or smaller? Get it on there before my arms are pulled clean out of their sockets. I ain't a statue, you know. I ain't made of iron.
Okay.
Why doesn't anybody listen to me? Don't you care about Toto?
Pivot.
Oh, you got my finger. Well, why don't you get your finger out of the way?
Hunk, what am I gonna do about Miss Gulch?
Now listen, Dorothy. You ain't using your head about Miss Gulch. Ain't you got no brains?
Well, sure I have brains.
Then why don't you use them? When you come home, don't go by Mrs. Gulch's place. Then Toto won't get in the garden, and you won't get in no trouble. See?
Hurry up and get that horse into that wagon. We got a parcel of lumber to haul in town before the weather turns.
Will do, Mr. Gale.
Zeke, what am I gonna do?
Well, for starters, don't let that old Gulch heifer try and buffalo you. She ain't nothing to be afraid of. You just gotta stand up to her, that's all, with a little courage, a little grit.
I'm not afraid of her.
Now that's what I like to hear. You just gotta keep your head up, your chest out, and next time she squawks, you stroll right up to her and spit in her eye. That's what I'd do.
Would you really?
Sure I would. Through life, you gotta walk tall and shoot straight, and then you got no reason to be scared of nothing to nobody.
Zeke, are you all right?
What are you trying to do? Kill a guy?
How could you be so cruel?
Oh, it's just a rib, Dorothy.
Oh, look how wide he is. You really scared him.
Who was scared?
You were scared. If you was a jackrabbit, you'd be in the next county by now.
Here, what's all this jabber-wopping when there's work to be done? I know 3 shiftless farmhands that'll be out of a job before they know it.
Oh, we were just having a little fun, Miss Gale.
A farm's no place for fun. You want fun? Go join a circus.
Might just do that. Be a strong man. See the world.
Well, don't start posing for it now. Here. Can't work on an empty stomach. Have some cookies.
Gosh, Miss Gale.
Just baked.
Thanks.
Swell.
Well, you don't have to sit down, eat 'em. Get that wagon hitched up. And Zeke, go feed those hogs before they worry themselves into anemia.
Yes, ma'am.
Really? Auntie Em, do you know what Miss Gold said she was going to do to Toto? She said she was
Dorothy,
going to...
dear, stop imagining things. You always get yourself into a fret over nothing.
Well,
Now just help us out today and find a place where you won't get into any trouble.
place where there isn't any trouble. Suppose there is such a place, Toto? There must be. It's not somewhere you can get to by a boat or a train. It's far, far away, behind the moon, beyond the rain. When all the world was a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumbled all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane a step behind the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Henry Gale, is that you skulking by the barn?
I never skulked in my life, Miss Gulch, and I ain't about to start now.
I'm here to see you and your wife right away about Dorothy.
Dorothy? Why, what's Dorothy done?
What's she done? Why, I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit her dog.
Afternoon, Miss Gulch. I just made a fresh batch of cookies if you'd mind to sit a while.
I'm afraid I have no appetite, Mrs. Gale. Indeed, I'm so shaken by the vicious attack of your niece's ferocious dog, I may never eat again.
If you don't eat, you'll waste away, and I'd hate to see you dwindle.
Dorothy! Could you bring Toto out here a minute? I'm sure if Dorothy's done anything to upset you, she'll only be too glad to apologize as best she can.
I'm afraid it's gone beyond apologies, Mrs. Gale. See, I've laid an official complaint with the county sheriff.
Was he sober?
Dorothy, Miss Gulch here seems very upset.
That dog's a menace to the community.
That's not true.
As an act of public service, young woman, I'm taking that dog to the county sheriff and making sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Oh, Toto? Oh, you can't, you mustn't. And Uncle Henry, you won't let her, will you?
Of course we won't, will we, Em?
Oh, Annie, please. Toto didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I'm the one who ought to be punished. You can send me to bed without supper.
You hear how sorry the child is. Surely if she promises to give your place a wide berth.
If you don't hand that dog over now, I will bring a damage suit against you that'll take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
Well, how would it be if she keeps him tied up? He's really gentle. With gentle folk, that is.
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. You see this? Here's his order allowing me to take him. Unless you want to go against the law.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's it say, Henry?
Just what she says. You gotta hand him over, Dorothy.
Oh, no, I won't let you. You go away or I'll bite you myself. yourself!
Dorothy!
You wicked old witch! Annie, Uncle Henry, don't let her take Toto. Don't let her take him, please!
Stop her!
It's no use running, Dorothy.
Hickory, I thought you were my friend.
He is your friend. We all are. You can't fight the law, honey. Some things are bigger than all of us.
Let me have him, Dorothy.
No, please, please.
Put him in the basket, Henry.
That's more like it.
Don't, Uncle Henry.
Oh, Myra Gulch, just because you own half the county doesn't mean you have the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you just what I thought of you. And well, now, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Well, I can. So if you don't want to hear it, you better peddle your carcass off my land.
I don't take kindly to that kind of talk, Henry Gale. Just remember, I have friends in high places.
Then why don't you climb on your broomstick and go visit them? You get that horse hitched to that wagon yet?
Nearly done, Mr. Gale.
Nearly ain't good enough. You get it done right now. Sky's getting darker every minute.
Come inside, honey.
Oh, no, I'm not going anywhere with you. You stopped Toto from getting away.
What do you expect us to do, Dorothy? She had an order from the sheriff.
We still could have tried at least. And you stood there like you were stuffed or something.
I just couldn't think of anything. I'm sorry.
One mean old woman and you're afraid of her.
It weren't my place to interfere.
And you, worst of all, you stopped Toto from getting away altogether. I just hate you.
Oh, don't say that, Dorothy. You make me feel terrible inside. Like my heart was all tore out.
I don't care. I never want to see any of you ever again. Toto was the only friend I had in the world. Now I've got no one to talk to and no one to play with. I'll never see him again as long as I live. Toto? Oh, Toto, darling! You came back! You got away! You got away from that horrible woman! You wonderful dog. Oh, but they'll be coming back for you any minute. We've got to get away. We've got to run away. We need food for me and a bone for you. We're getting far, far away from here. We ain't ever coming back.
Doggy, doggy. Where is that dreaded animal? Here, doggy, doggy.
I asked you to get off my land, Miss Gulch.
I did, but the dog got away.
He can't have enjoyed your company much.
Where the little girl is, that's where I'll find the dog. Kindly bring her out here.
You never give up, do you? Dorothy! Dorothy!
Oh, she ain't in the house, Henry, and that fresh batch of cookies is missing. And my picture from the mantel, that's gone too.
Sounds like you've got a runaway on your hands. If she's on the road, I'll find her. Then I'll take that dog back for good.
If you're so anxious to have it, you sure looked after it better.
Don't blame me. The catch on the basket's faulty. That's the last time I buy anything from a charity bazaar.
If we're done, it were best it be done equally on both sides. Oh, well, house Gus, huh? And who might you be? Oh, no, don't tell me. You're traveling in disguise. Oh no, that's not right. You're going on a visit. Oh no, I'm wrong. You're running away.
How'd you guess?
Professor Marvel never guesses. He knows. Now, why are you running away? Don't tell me. They don't appreciate you at home. They don't understand you. You want to see other lands, big cities, big mountains, and big oceans.
Why, it's just like you could read what was inside of me.
Well, it is my trade, my calling. See it on the side of my conveyance.
Oh, Toto, that's not polite. We haven't been asked yet.
He's perfectly welcome, as one dog to another, huh? Now, where were we?
Oh, Professor, why can't we go with you to see all the crowned heads of Europe?
Oh, do you know any? Oh, yes, the thing, of course. Well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal first. Here, have a seat right there. Now, make yourself comfortable as I conjure out of the air, out of thin air. This magic, authentic, genuine crystal used by the priest of Osiris in the days of the pharaohs of Egypt. And when Cleopatra first saw the coming of Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, and so on and so on. But you better hold out your hands, my child, to help me be better in tune with the infinite. Yes, that's good. Now, close your eyes, my child, for a moment, to help me see better into the future. Yes. We can't do these things without looking out into the future. That's perfect. Yes. Now, you may open them. We'll gaze into the crystal. Ah, what's this I see? It's a house with a picket fence.
That's our farm.
Yes, there's a woman. She's wearing a polka dot dress. Her face is careworn.
Well, that's Aunt Em.
Well, yes, her name is Emily.
That's right. What's she doing?
Well, I can't quite see why she's crying.
Oh,
It seems someone has hurt her. Someone has just about broken her heart.
well, why would anyone do that?
I don't know, but it's someone she loves very much. Someone she's taken care of, and someone she's helped in sickness.
Oh, well, I had the measles once, and she stayed right by me every minute.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I was very small. She doesn't care about me at all now, and I don't care about her.
Well, that's not what the crystal says.
They were going to take Toto, and she did nothing to stop them.
Well, I don't see any of that in the crystal. All I see is a woman who does the best she can and misses you something terrible.
Well, what's she doing now?
Yes, well, what's this? She's putting her hand on her heart. She's dropping down on the bed.
Oh, you don't suppose she could be sick, do you? I've got to get to her right away.
What's this? I thought you were going to come along with me.
Oh, no, I got to get to her right away. Bye, Professor Marvel, and thanks a lot.
Goodbye. Safe journey. Poor kid. Hope she gets home all right. There's a storm blowing. A whopper.
Dorothy! Dorothy!
Somebody come for the horses! Find Hickory! Hickory! Doggone it, Hickory!
It's a twister! It's a twister! There she blows!
It's headed straight for us!
Last time one of them struck, it tore the barn clean out of the ground and left a cow sitting on the telegraph poles.
I cut free the horses.
Good man.
Dorothy! Dorothy!
You ain't found her then.
Oh no, she's somewhere out in the storm. Dorothy! Dorothy!
It's getting awful close, Mr. Gale.
Come on, everybody in the storm cellar.
Oh, but we can't leave her out there, Henry.
There's nothing else we can do for him except pray for us all.
Annie M! Annie M! Annie M! Uncle Henry! Annie M! Where is everyone? Oh, Toto, we're flying! We must be up inside the cyclone! Look, Toto, flying chickens! Oh, look, there's where that wheel went. Look, Toto, a flying cow! The wind is so fast! Miss Gulch! Toto? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. must be over the rainbow. Oh, now I know we're not in Kansas.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? Well, I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh. Well, is that the witch?
Who, Toto? Toto's my dog.
Well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins call me because a new witch has just dropped her house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And there's the house. And here you are. And those legs are all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East. And so, what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Oh, but I've already told you I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. What was that?
The Munchkins. They're laughing because I'm a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North.
You are? Oh, I beg your pardon, but I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
Only bad witches are ugly. The Munchkins are happy because you have freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
Oh, but if you please, what are Munchkins?
The little people who live in this land. And blue is their favorite color. This is Munchkin Land, and you are their national heroine, my dear. It's all right. You may all come out and thank her. Come out wherever you are and meet the young lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, and Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
She brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of Kansas, a miracle occurred.
It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on her broomstick, thumbing for a hitch.
And oh, what happened next was rich.
The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch, and landed on the Wicked Witch in the middle of it. Which was not a healthy situation for a wicked witch. The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch, and landed on the Wicked Witch in the middle of it. Which was not a healthy situation for a wicked witch who began to switch and was reduced to just a stitch. Oh, was once a wicked witch.
We thank you, Bruce, for doing it so neatly.
You killed her so completely that we thank you very sweetly.
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Wake up, you sleepyhead. Rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins come below, below, below your home. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells out. Ding dong, merry oh, sing it high, sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is dead.
As mayor of the Munchkin City, in the county of the land of Oz, I welcome you most regally.
But we've got to verify it legally
To see
if
she
is morally, ethically, spiritually, physically,
Positively, absolutely,
undeniably and reliably dead.
as
And she's not only merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead.
Friends, this is the day of independence for all the Munchkins and their descendants. Yes, let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Wake up, you sleepy head. Rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go below, below, below your home. Let's open up and see and ring the bells out. Ding dong, merry-o. Sing it high, sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is dead.
From now on, you'll be history. You'll be history.
And we will glorify your name.
You will be a bust.
I thought you said she was dead.
That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West, and she's much worse than the other one was.
Where's my sister?
Yonder she lies.
Where?
There.
All right. Who's the smart aleck that turned you into a house? Was it you, Glinda?
Not the house, under the house.
Under the house?
It was my fault. I'm so sorry my house dropped on her.
You dropped your house on my sister? How could anyone be so unbelievably clumsy?
Look closer.
Ah!
You recognized her then?
Well, of course I recognized her. Who else would wear ruby slippers with those socks? The ruby slippers. Little girl, you have done me a great service. Soon I shall don the ruby slippers, which will make my powers greater than ever. They're gone. The ruby slippers. What have you done with them?
See for yourself. Step forward, Dorothy.
Give them back to me, or I'll...
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Give me back those slippers. I'm the only one that knows how to use them. They're of no use to you. Give them back to me. Give them back.
Keep tight inside of them. Their magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
Oh, you stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Oh, fiddle faddle, you have no power while I'm here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. And as for you, my fine lady, while it's true that I can't attend you here and now as I'd like, soon, after a suitable period of mourning, I shall have those slippers and my revenge too, so just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
It's all right. You can get up. She's gone. Shoo, what a smell of sulfur. I'm afraid you've made rather a bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
Oh, well, I'd give anything to get out of Oz altogether, but which is the way back to Kansas? I can't go the way I came.
No, that's true. The only person who might know would be the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz? Was he good or is he wicked?
Oh, very good, but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City, and that's quite a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you?
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well then, you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you safely to the border of Munchkinland. And remember, never let those ruby slippers off of your feet for a moment, or you'll be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how do I start for the Emerald City?
It's always best to start from the beginning, and all you do is follow the yellow brick road.
But what happens if I...
Just follow the yellow brick road.
My, people come and go so quickly here. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is a wonderful wizard, if ever a wizard was. If ever a wizard was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Goodbye!
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick... Well, now which way do we go?
Pardon me. That way's a very nice way.
Who said that? Don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows don't talk.
It's pleasant down that way, too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Of course. People do go both ways.
Why, you did say something, didn't you? Well, are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
Well, I haven't got a brain, only straw. So I ain't got a mind to make up.
Well, how can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
Well, I don't know. But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right. Well, can't you get down?
Down? No, you see, I've got a pole stuck up my back.
Oh, well, is there any way I can help you?
Well, of course, I'm not very bright about doing things. But if you just pin the nail down in the back, maybe I'll just slip off.
Oh, well, I'll certainly try. It's an awfully stiff nail.
Oh, whoops! There goes some more of me again.
Oh, does it hurt you?
Oh, no, I just keep picking it up and putting it back in again.
Oh,
my, it's good to be free. Oh, did I scare you?
Oh, no, I just thought you hurt yourself.
Oh, but I didn't scare you.
Oh, no, of course not.
I didn't think so. Shoo! Skedaddle! Scram! You see, I can't even scare a crow. They come from miles around just to eat in my field. They laugh in my face.
Said a scarecrow swinging on a pole to a blackbird sitting on a fence.
Oh, the Lord gave me a soul, but forgot to give me common sense.
Said the blackbird, well, 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 what a thunder would you do with common sense?
Said the scarecrow 'twould be pleasing just to reason out the reason of the witchness and the whyness and the whence. If I had an ounce of common sense.
If he had an ounce of common sense.
What would you do, Scarecrow?
I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts you'd be thinking, you could be another Lincoln.
If I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore.
You could think of things you never thought before.
And then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nuffin', my head all full of stuffin', my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain. Whew, what's all this we've been doing, Dorothy?
Well, it's dancing, Scarecrow.
I can dance?
Well, sure you can. Let's do a jazz square. Everyone loves a good jazz square. Almost. You did it!
Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before.
And then he'd sit and think some more.
Gosh, it would be awful pleasing to reason out the reason for things I can't explain. Then perhaps I deserve ya and be even worthy of ya. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain.
Wow, that was wonderful. If our Scarecrow back in Kansas could do that, the crows would be scared to pieces.
They would?
Uh-huh.
Well, where is Kansas?
That's where I live. And I want to get back there so badly, I'm going all the way to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
You're going to see a wizard?
Yes.
Well, do you think if I went with you, this wizard would give me some brains?
I couldn't say. But even if he didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
Yes, that's true.
But maybe better not. I've got a witch mad at me, and you might get into some trouble.
Witch? Huh? I ain't afraid of no witch. I ain't afraid of nothing. Oh, except a lighted match.
Oh, well, I don't blame you for that.
Oh, but I'd face a whole box of them just for the chance of getting some brains. Look, I won't be much trouble because I don't need a thing. And I won't try to manage things because I can't think. Oh, won't you take me with you?
Well, of course I will.
Hooray! I'm going to get me a brain. Let's go!
Well, you're not starting off very well.
Oh, I'll try. Really, I will.
2 Oz?
2 Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
You'll find he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because
of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Bye, Scarecrow. Man, I'm gonna miss that old hay bag.
Really? I didn't care for him too much.
How's that?
Too much of a stuffed shirt.
You're hungry? I only thought crows got hungry.
Oh, no, Scarecrow, all living things need to eat.
Well, I don't need to eat. Does that mean I'm not alive?
Oh, no, Scarecrow, you're the liveliest friend I've ever had.
Oh, well, I thank you. Just for that, you can eat as much of my hay as you like.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. As long as I keep my legs well stuffed, I could walk to Emerald City no matter what shape I'm in up top.
Oh, that's very kind, but I don't eat hay.
Oh, perhaps it's just as well. Little Mother Field Mouse has a nest in here, and she wouldn't like to be disturbed.
Oh, look, apples.
Apples?
In the trees.
What's apples?
Well, there's something you eat.
You mean all those little red birds hanging upside down by one leg?
Those aren't birds. They're something you eat, and they're delicious. Ouch!
What do you think you're doing?
Well, we've been walking a long way, and I was hungry, and... Did you say something?
She was hungry.
She was hungry? Ah, how would you like it if someone came along and picked something off you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting I'm not in Kansas.
Come along, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples. Yuck.
Are you hitting my apples aren't what they ought to be?
Oh, no. It's just she doesn't like little green worms.
Worms? Did he just say we'd have worms?
That's what it sounded like to me.
I'll show you how to get some apples. Yeah, you got worms, caterpillars, and probably a whole bunch of woodlice, too.
How dare you? Let's give it to him, girls.
Take that and that.
Face slanderer.
How do you like them apples?
We like them just fine.
I've suddenly twigged.
Me too. They've made sacks of us all.
I think it's time we bowed out.
Why, it's a man! A man made out of tin!
What?
Yes!
Oil can, oil can.
Did you say something?
Oil can.
He said oil can.
Oil can what?
Oil can? Oh, here it is. Where do you want to be oiled first?
Mouth, mouth, mouth.
He said his mouth.
Here.
The other side.
My goodness, I can talk. Oh, oil my arm, please. Oil my elbow. Oh.
Oh, does it hurt you?
Yes.
No, that felt wonderful. I've held that axe up for ages.
Oh, how'd you ever get like this?
Well, when I was flesh and blood like you, I fell in love with a Munchkin maiden whose mother hated me. So to stop me from marrying her daughter, she hired the Wicked Witch of the West to put a spell on my axe. So when I went to chop down a tree, I chopped off my leg instead.
That's terrible.
He chopped your leg off?
Yes, but by good fortune, I knew of a wonderful tinsmith who gave me a new leg as good as the old one, and back I went to work. And you know what happened?
Oh, something terrible, I bet.
I swung my axe again, and dang me if it didn't take off the other leg.
You should have got a new axe.
I guess you're right, but I got me a new leg instead, and back I went to work.
You sure were persistent.
This time, I chopped off both my arms.
Oh, dear.
I see how you could have chopped off one arm, but how did you manage to chop off the other one?
I told you, the axe was enchanted.
Of course. See, Dorothy, if I had a brain, I could have worked that one out for myself.
Well, sometimes I wish I hadn't got a new pair of arms from the tinsmith, because the last time I swung my axe was the worst time of all.
Oh, I don't want to hear this.
What happened?
I chopped myself right down the middle.
Oh, you poor thing.
But the tinsmith gave me a new head and new body, and on the way home, I got caught in a terrible rainstorm and rusted solid.
It just wasn't your day, was it?
Been here ever since.
Oh, well, you're perfect now.
My neck, my neck. Perfect? Just bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go ahead, bang on it.
Beautiful. What an echo.
It's empty. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
No heart. And since I have no heart, I can never love my Munchkin maiden.
Oh, Tin Man, don't cry. You'll rust again.
I used to carve her name on every tree.
You can say that again.
Said a Tin Man rattling his jibs to a straw man sad and weary-eyed.
Oh, the smith gave me tin ribs, but forgot to put a heart inside.
Then he banged his hollow chest and cried.
When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kinda human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony, above a voice sings low.
Where art thou, Romeo?
I hear a beat,
How sweet!
just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I would stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with a zipper if I only had a heart. Oh, I may be presuming that I could be kinda human. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows.
You could stay young and chipper.
And I'd lock it with the zipper if I only
had a heart.
Oh, that was wonderful.
Oh.
Oh, are you all right?
I guess I'm a little rusty yet.
Oh, well, why don't you visit the tinsmith again and ask him for a new heart?
Oh no, he went out of business a long time ago.
Ran out of tin. Oh, well, we're off to the Emerald City now to get him a brain. I'm sure he could give you a heart, too.
I suppose the wizard wouldn't give me one when we got there.
Oh, but he will. He must. We've come such a long way already.
All that long? Why, you've only just begun.
You're the one who put the spell on my axe.
It certainly chopped you down to size, didn't it? And now you're helping the little lady along, are you? Well, stay away from her! Or I'll stuff a mattress with you, Scarecrow, and you, Tin Man! I'll use you for a beehive!
I'm not afraid of you.
That just proves you don't have a brain. Allow me to educate you. Here, Scarecrow! Wanna play ball? Ah! Oh no! I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Help! 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 Just remember, helping the little girl reach the Emerald City could be your last burning ambition.
I'm still not scared of her. I'll see you safely get to the wizard now, whether I get a brain or not. Stuff a mattress with me. Ha!
And I'll see you reach the wizard whether I get a heart or not. Beehive, bah. Watch her try to make a beehive out of me.
Oh, you guys are the best friends anybody ever had. And it's funny, but I feel as if I've known you all the time. But I couldn't have, could I?
I don't see how. You weren't there when I was stuffed and sewn together, were you?
And I've been standing over there rusting under that tree for the longest of times.
Still, I wish I could remember. Oh, but it doesn't matter. We know each other now, don't we?
That's right.
We do.
2 Oz?
2 Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Find he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
They're branching out into the wild forest.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that wild forest. If I grew there, I'd be petrified.
Oh, I don't like this forest. It's dark and creepy.
Well, I'm not very bright, but I think it'll get darker before it gets lighter.
Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
We might.
Oh.
Animals that eat straw?
Some, but mostly lions and tigers and bears.
Lions!
And tigers!
And bears.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! fine.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh, look at that! Put 'em up, put 'em up. Which one of you first? I'll fight you both if you want. I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed. Oh, pulling an axe on me, eh? Sneaking up on me, eh? Why?
Here. Go away and let us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? Afraid, huh? How long you gonna stay fresh in that can? Square up and fight, you shivering junkyard. Put your hands up, you lopsided bag of hay.
Hey, now that's getting personal, Lion.
Yeah, why don't you get up and teach him a lesson?
Well, what's wrong with you teaching him?
Well, I hardly know him.
And I'll get you too, Pee-wee.
Shame on you!
What'd you do that for? I didn't bite him.
No, but you try to. It's bad enough picking on a straw man, but when you go picking on poor little dogs.
Well, you didn't have to go and hit me, did you? Is my nose bleeding?
No, of course not. My, what a fuss you're making. Well, naturally, when you go around picking on things weaker than you are, why, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I am a coward. I haven't any courage at all. I even scare myself. Look at the cycles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Well, why don't you try counting sheep?
Oh, that doesn't do any good. I'm afraid of them.
Oh, well, that's too bad. We're on our way to see the wizard now, to get him a heart.
And Tim a brain.
I'm sure he could give you some courage.
Oh, well, wouldn't you feel degraded to be seen in the presence of a cowardly lion? I would.
Oh, no, of course not.
Well, gee, that's awfully kind of you. You see, my life has just been simply unbearable. Even my family's disowned me. Don't look at me, Papa. Why, when I was a little cub, my father, he took me on top of a high rock, and he said, "Son, everything the light touches will be yours." Oh, how I was terrified.
Why's that?
I'm scared of heights. Ugh.
Well, that's all right. The wizard will fix everything.
Well, at least you'll be safe if I go with yous.
How's that?
'Cause no self-respecting wild animal will come anywhere near me. Said a lion, poor neurotic lion, to a miss who listened to him rave. Oh, the Lord made me a lion, but the Lord forgot to make me brave.
Then his tail began to curl and wave.
Life is sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the vim and voive. But I could change my habits, never more be scared of rabbits, if I only had the knife. I'm afraid there's no denying, I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the knife.
Oh, you'd be in your stride, a king down to the core.
You could roar the way you've never roared before.
And then I'd woof and roar some more. I would show the dinosaurus who's king around the forest, a king they better serve. Why, with my regal Beezer, I could be another Caesar if I only had the knife. I'd be brave as a blizzard.
I'd be gentle as a lizard.
I'd be clever as a gizzard.
If the wizard is a wizard who will serve,
then I'm sure to get a brain,
A heart.
a home,
the knife.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. A
If ever, oh, ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
There is nothing so depressing as boundless optimism. Happily, it is totally misplaced. Now, shall I squash them out like the interfering little bugs they are? Or shall I be witty and creative? The bug option is attractive, but messy. So, witty and creative wins the day. What should I do? Something with poison in it. With poison in it. But attractive to the eye and soothing to the smell. Aha! Poppies! 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 This lethal lullaby will put them to sleep forever. And then those ruby slippers will be mine!
This yellow brick road seems to go on forever.
If you're tired, Dorothy, we can take a shortcut.
This road seems to curve around the poppy fields. We could cut through and pick up on the other side.
Let's go.
Oh, I've never seen such beautiful poppies.
I think poppies are my favorite flower.
The smell is so wonderful. And the singing.
I can hear it too. It sounds just like the heavenly semaphores. Thanks. Achoo! Oh.
Oh, what is it? I can't walk anymore. I'm so sleepy.
Here, give us your hands and we'll pull you along.
Oh, no, I have to rest for just a minute. Here, Toto, we'll have a little nap together.
Oh, no, you can't rest now. We've got to go on.
Come to think of it, 40 winks wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh, don't you start to.
It's the poppies. That's what's doing it.
Oh, don't cry now. This is a spell, this is.
It's the Wicked Witch. What do we do? Help! Help!
It's no use screaming at a time like this. No one will hear you. Help! Help!
I hear you, Scarecrow. And though I can't undo the magic of the Wicked Witch, maybe a little magic of my own will save the day.
Oh, it's snowing. Oh no!
Unusual weather we're having, ain't it?
He's rusted again. Someone give me the oil can. Quick!
Well, I don't have the oil can.
I just realized something.
What?
I'm sitting on it. Oh! Man, those poppies are powerful stuff. I don't feel a thing. Oh.
Dorothy, you're awake.
My white magic has done its work. Journey's end is now in sight.
Oh, the Emerald City! We're almost there at last, at last! You're out of the woods, you're out of the dark, you're out of the night. Step into the sun, step into the light. Keep straight ahead for the most glorious place on the face of the earth or the sky. Hold on to your breath, hold on to your heart, hold on to your home. You're out of the woods, you're out of the dark, you're out of the light. Step into the sun, step into the light. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Just like I knew it would be. It really must be a wonderful wizard to live in a city like that.
Well, come on then.
What are we waiting for?
On to Oz!
To Oz!
To Oz!
We're off to see the wizard!
Wonderful Wizard of Oz!
you ever seen anywhere so beautiful?
The walls are so high. I'm getting giddy just looking at them.
Ring the bell, Scarecrow. Let them know we're here.
Okay, here goes.
Who rang that bell?
Don't do that.
We did.
Can't you read?
Read what?
The notice.
What notice?
It's on the door, as plain as the nose on my face. It's, just a moment.
Bell out of order. Please knock.
Well, that's more like it. Now state your business.
We want to see the wizard.
The wizard? But nobody has seen the Great Oz. Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I've never seen him.
Oh, well then how do you know there is one?
Because if there wasn't a wizard, why would you be here in the first place?
Oh, please, sir, I've got to see the wizard. The good witch of the north sent me.
Prove it!
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
What are those? So she is. Oh, well, bust my buttons. Why didn't you say that in the first place? That's a horse of a different color.
Who's he calling a horse? Why, if he wasn't on the other side of that door?
He's coming out.
He'd be on this side.
Welcome to the Emerald City. Welcome.
Thank you.
You're going to love it. Have you traveled far?
Oh, just the longest of ways.
Well, believe me, every step is worth it. Have you any idea just how wonderful this place really is?
I've been trying to imagine it, but I haven't got a brain.
They said I'd fall in love with it if I had a heart.
A place where you don't need courage because there's nothing there is to scare you. Is there?
There's a garden spot, I'm told, where it's never too hot and it's never too cold.
Where you're never too young and you're never too old.
Where you're never too thin or tall.
And you're never, never, never too anything at all.
It's all true. Oh, we're not too mad and we're not too sane. And we don't compare and we don't complain. All we do is just sit tight. 'Cause it's all so downright right. Oh, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Buzz, 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 chirp, 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 and a couple of la-dee-dahs. That's how the crickets crick all day in the merry old land of Oz. We get up at 12 and start to work at 1. Taking out for lunch and then at 2 we're done.
Jolly good fun!
Oh, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Oh, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away with in the merry old land of Oz. Follow me.
Here we rush with soap and brush, make you clean and fair. Pat, pat here, pat, pat there, and a couple of brand new straws. That's how we keep you young and fair in the merry old land of Oz. Rub, rub here, rub, rub there, whether you're tin or brass. That's how we keep you in repair in the merry old land of Oz. We can make a dimple smile out of a frown.
Can you even dye my eyes to match my gown? Jolly old town!
Why, hello, ladies.
Click, click here, click, click there, we give the roughest claws.
That's Soigner of savoir-faire in the merry old lands of Oz.
Ah, 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 ho, ho, ho.
Ho, 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 ho.
That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz.
We get up at 12 and start to work at 1.
Take an hour for lunch and then at 2 we're done. Jolly good fun. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, ho 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 ho. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. That's how we laugh the day away with a ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, in the merry old land, merry old land, merry old, merry old, merry old land of Oz.
Who's her? Who's her?
It's the witch. She's followed us here. What's she doing with all that smoke?
She's riding with it.
Oh, what's it say? What's it say?
Surrender, Dorothy.
Dorothy? Who's Dorothy?
The wizard will explain it.
To the wizard!
To the wizard!
To the wizard!
Here, here. Everything is all right. Step back. The great and powerful Oz has got matters well in hand. I hope. And so you can all go home. There is absolutely nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Go on. The wizard will have everything in order. Go on. Didn't you hear me? I said go home.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, sir. We have to see the wizard right away, all 4 of us.
Orders are nobody can see the wizard. Not nobody, not no how.
Oh, but please, please.
You promised you'd take us to him.
Yeah, and I got a poem in it just for the occasion.
Not nobody, not no how.
You just gotta make him see, Dorothy.
Dorothy? The witch's Dorothy?
In person.
Well, that makes a difference. I'll announce who at once.
Did you hear that? He'll announce it at once. I've good as got my brain.
I can fairly hear my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In an hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king. If I were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince, my regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I'd command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a woof and a woof and a royal growl. Woof. As I click my heels, all the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls kowtow, and the sparrow would take wing. If I were king, 8 rabbits would show respect to me, the chipmunks genuflect to me, though my tail would lash, I would show compassion toward every underling. If I were king, just king.
Of all you
Knock. Oh, shucks, folks. Of all you survey.
Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything?
Not nobody, not know how.
Not even a rhinoceros?
Impossible.
Well, how about a hippopotamus?
Why, I'd trash him from top to bottomless.
Well, suppose you met an elephant.
I'd wrap him up in cellophant.
What if it were a Brontosaurus?
I'd show him who was king of the forest.
How?
How? Well, courage. What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes the flag on the mast wave? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the misty mist or the dusky dusk? What makes the muskrat guard his musk? Courage. What makes the Sphinx the seventh wonder? Courage. What makes the dawn come up like thunder? Courage. What makes the Hottentot so hot? What puts the ape in apricot? What have they got that I ain't got? Courage. You could say that again. Huh?
Courage is the thing of things.
With courage, I'd be king of kings.
And the whole year round, you'd
I'd
be
be hailed and crowned by every living thing. Fine! Fine! If I were king.
Go home! The wizard says go away.
Go away! Oh, but surely.
He is deaf to all appeals. The wizard has spoken.
Well, looks like we came a long way for nothing.
I thought I was on my way home.
Oh, don't cry, Dorothy. We'll get you to the wizard somehow.
We certainly will.
My Aunt Anne was so good to me. I never appreciated it running away and hurting her feelings. Professor Marble said she was sick. She may be dying and it's all my fault. Oh, I'll forgive myself. Never, never, never.
Please don't cry anymore. I'll get you to the wizard somehow. I promise.
Oh, thank you.
It's all right. I knew Nanny and myself once. This way.
After you.
Follow me.
After you. After you. You're too thin, man. Wait a minute, fellas. I really don't want to see the wizard this bad. I better wait for you outside.
What's the matter? The wizard's going to give you some courage.
I'd be too scared to ask him for it.
Oh, come on, Lion. We'll be scared together.
What
happened?
Somebody pulled my tail.
You did it yourself.
I'm such a butterpaws.
This way. Step right up. The great Oz awaits you.
Oh, tell me when it's over. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, I want to go home.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you? Who are you?
Oh, I'm Dorothy, the small and meek. We've come to ask you if we...
Silence!
Oh! Jiminy Crickets!
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man.
Oh.
You dare to come to me for a heart, do you? You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of Caligula's junk.
Well, yes, sir, Your Honor. You see, a while back, we were walking down the yellow brick road and...
Quiet!
Oh, okay.
And you, Scarecrow, have the effrontery to ask for a brain, you billowing bale of bovine fodder.
Yes, your honor. I mean your excellency. I mean your wizardry.
Enough!
Oh.
And you, Lion. Well...
Lion! Oh, shame on you! Fighting him like that when he came to you for help!
Silence, whippersnapper! The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your requests.
What did he say? Are you all right? Just a little deaf, but what did he say?
He's gonna help us after all.
He is?
But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task.
A small task? Is that all?
You name it, and it's half done.
Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But to do that, we'll have to kill her to get it.
Bring me her broomstick, and I'll grant your requests. Now go!
But what if she kills us first?
I said, go!
Don't worry, I'm already gone.
I wish you'd given up this crazy scheme. I never should have let you see the wizard.
Oh, but I'm glad you did. How else would I have gotten to Kansas?
That's right. We're not going after the witch empty-handed.
You could say that again.
Which way to her castle?
No one knows for sure.
Wait, you mean no one's ever gone there?
Oh, yes. Plenty folk have gone there before, but no one's ever come back.
Oh, boy.
Oh, well, there's no yellow brick road to follow now.
There's no road at all to the land of the Winkies.
Winkies? What's a Winkies?
Once there were people very like you and me, but then the wicked witch made them her slaves. I hope the same doesn't happen to you.
Oh, so do I.
Just head west where the sun sets.
Is that the best way to find the Wicked Witch?
Oh, don't worry, Dorothy. When the Wicked Witch knows you're in the land of the Winkies, she'll find you. Good luck.
Sometimes it's a good thing not to have a brain. I haven't the wit to be scared.
And I haven't the heart to fail.
And I haven't said goodbye to the wizard.
How can you desert Dorothy now?
Well, I could stay here. That's one way of doing it.
Shame on you. You're even more of a coward than I thought.
Easy for you to say. You're made of straw. And you're made of tin. I'm only weak flesh.
Very weak.
Verging on flabby.
That's all right, Lion. You can stay here if you'd like.
Oh, I'd like. Oh, how I'd like. But I guess if you really need me.
That's more like it.
Stout fellow.
Ready to go, Dorothy?
Best foot forward.
Decisions.
Come on, Lion.
I'm coming. Scarecrow's not the only one who needs a new brain.
I hate her. I hate her not. I hate her. I hate her not. I hate her! Now I understand why the poppies failed me. Fate ordained that Oz himself should deliver the mellifluous little baggage into my hands. But how to bring them before me? Winkies! Winkies, come forth!
Yo wee yo, yo ho, yo wee yo, yo ho.
Enough!
Yo wee yo, yo ho.
Quiet!
Yo wee yo, yo.
Silence! Why do you always sing that loathsome dirge?
Well, since you put your foot through our drum, how else can we keep in step?
What does it mean anyway?
You mean yo wee yo, yo ho, yo wee yo, yo ho, yo wee yo.
Next time I enslave an entire nation, I must check out their intelligence first. Nico! Where's the commander of my aerobatic apes? Oh, there you are, my simian minion. I have an important task for you. I want you to rouse your men and go pick up that sickening little girl and her equally nauseating little dog. Exhausted? What do you mean you're exhausted? Very well. I'll conjure up a spell to take the fight out of her. Now, which one of my creepy, crawly creations shall I send to plague her? The Flibberty-Gibbet? No. The Fly-by-Night? No. No. Aha! I have it! The Jitterbug! Well, may you give her. There is no more infectious bug in my book of spells. Once bitten, they can never stop dancing until they drop. And when they do, I want you to go and pick up that little girl and her little brute and bring them here before me. Now go, do my bidding. Fly, fly, fly. Soon those darling little red slippers will grace my dainty feet.
Does anyone know where any of us are?
We passed a notice a while back.
You mean the one that said, "Welcome to the haunted forest"?
No, the one that said, if you've gone this far, you're lost.
Well, here's another notice.
I hope this one says something a little more reassuring.
I'd turn back if I were you. Oh! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Oh, I believe there's spooks around here.
That's silly. Spooks? That's ridiculous.
But don't you believe in spooks?
No, why only fools?
Oh! Tin Man! Are you all right?
I do believe in spooks. 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 I do.
Well, so do I. Did you just hear what I just heard?
That noise don't come from an ordinary bird.
It may be just a cricket or a critter in the trees.
It's giving me the jitters in the joints around the knees.
I think I see a shadow and it's fuzzy and it's furry.
I haven't got a brain, but I think I ought to worry.
I haven't got a heart, but I feel a palpitation.
As monarch of the forest, I don't like the situation.
Are you gonna stand around and let him fill us full of horror?
I'd like to roar him down, but I think I lost my roar.
It's a who's its.
It's a who's its.
It's a what's this?
It's a what's its.
Who's that?
Who's there?
Who's where?
Who's that hiding in the treetops? It's that rascal, the jitterbug. Should you catch him buzzing round you, keep away from the jitterbug. Oh, the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. But the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees can do what the jitterbug does. So just be careful of that rascal. Keep away from the jitterbug. The jitterbug. Oh, the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. But the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees couldn't do what the jitterbug does. So just be careful of that rascal. Keep away from the jitterbug. The jitterbug. The jitterbug. The jitterbug. Oh no! I'm a twitter in the throes. Oh, the critters got me dancing on 1,000 toes. There she
off me, you dirty ape! Oh!
Oh, somebody help me! Help me, please, somebody! Oh. Oh, somebody help me! Help me, please!
Hey, give that back! Oh, no! Oh. If you're gonna do it right! They're getting away with Dorothy!
Fine job we did of protecting Dorothy.
Help! Help!
What happened to you?
They took my legs, and they threw them over there. And then they took my arm, and they threw it right there.
Scarecrow, hit you all over.
Pull yourself together.
I would, but I can't reach my legs.
Oh, I'll get them.
Oh, we'll get you together and then we'll go find Dorothy.
Yes, and then the lion will lead us.
Yeah. Wait, who? Me?
Yes, you.
I'm going to lead us into the forces of evil?
That's right.
All right. I'll do it for Dorothy. Wicked witch or no wicked witch. Gods or no gods. I'll tear them apart. I may go down, but at least I'll go down fighting. And there's just one thing I want you fellas to do.
What's that?
Talk me out of it.
This way, my dear. I trust you had a pleasant flight. So kind of you to visit me in my loneliness. Give me the dog.
What are you going to do with him?
Oh. See, tonight we feast on Devil Dog.
Oh, please don't.
Just a joke, my dear. He'd look even more revolting with an apple in his mouth.
Oh, where are you taking him? Why can't he stay with me?
Because the raging, roaring river is a long way off. Is he a water breed?
No, I don't think so.
Because he soon will be, because that's where we're going to take him if you don't give me those ruby slippers.
Oh, but the good witch of the north told me not to.
Very well. Take him to the deepest point of the river and drown him.
No, you can have the slippers. I don't want him. Just give me back Toto, please.
That's a good little girl. I knew you'd see reason.
Run, Toto! Run! Run, Toto, run!
Catch him, you fool!
He got away from you.
Which is more than you will ever do. Fool that I am! I should have remembered that those ruby slippers will never come off, so long as you're alive. You see this? That's how much longer you've got to be alive. It isn't long, my pretty, no. Just long enough for me to devise an entertaining but wildly unpleasant death for you.
Oh, how can anybody be so nasty, mean, just cruel?
Lots and lots of practice.
Oh, I'm frightened, Annie. I'm so frightened.
Dorothy? Dorothy, where are you?
Annie, oh, Annie, I'm here in Oz. I'm locked in the witch's castle. I'm trying to get home to you, Annie. Annie, oh, come back. Come back, Annie. I'm so frightened.
I'm frightened, Annie. I'll give you Annie, my pretty.
What's that? What's that?
That's the castle of the Wicked Witch.
Dorothy's in that awful place?
I hate to think of her in there. We've got to get her out somehow.
Oh, don't cry now. We haven't got the oil can with us. It's squeaking enough as it is.
But they say it's got 1,000 rooms. How will we find which one Dorothy's in?
Oh, look, it's Toto.
He'll lead us to Dorothy.
Come here, and I've got you. Okay. Do you think it'd be polite dropping in like this?
Look out! got a plan to get in there.
He's got a plan.
It might not work,
It might not work,
but it's got a chance.
but it's got a chance.
The only thing is, it's very, very dangerous. What do you say?
I see. Anyone else got a plan?
Let's hear the scarecrows first.
Okay, first, we've got to get a hold of 3 Winky uniforms.
How are we going to find 3 Winky uniforms?
Fellas,
I don't know, but the whole plan depends on it.
3 Winky uniforms.
fellas, I don't think we'll have to look far.
Why is that?
They're right behind us. Oh! Oh! Hey! Get off me! Stop that! That hurts! No! No! Looks better on me anyway. Come here, Toto. Wait, does this jacket make me look fat?
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Oh, the hourglass is almost empty, and then the witch will come for me. Witch of the North, won't you help me now? Please help me. Won't anyone help me?
Dorothy, are you in there? It's us. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right, but the witch has locked me in.
Well, stand back, Briar. Break open the door.
Oh, hurry! The hourglass is almost empty. Oh, Toto! Toto, come back! Oh,
he was scared.
I don't blame the fellow.
Came back.
Hurry, we've got no time to lose.
But we can't go out the way we came in.
What about the window?
Oh, the cliff is sheer.
Don't worry. I'll hang on with my claws, and you hang on to my tail.
Oh, you're wonderful, all of you.
I just hope my courage holds out.
We hope your tail holds out.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, careful, that's the royal hiney.
Going so soon? We won't hear of it, will we, Winkies?
I think we've outstayed our welcome.
Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of spears. The first to go shall see the last 3 before her. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who shall be the first to go? Lion? Girl? Tin Man? No! My broom has chosen Scarecrow! Please, no! What's the matter? Don't you want to be my own flame?
Oh, stop it! Can't you see he's terrified?
I'll get around to you eventually, Miss Mouth. Meanwhile, watch your little friend go up in smokes.
No, I won't let you.
You cursed brat! Look what you've done! I'm melting! Oh, what a world! Who would have thought a little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness?
She's dead. You've killed her.
Well, I didn't mean to kill her. It's just, she was gonna set him on fire.
All hail Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead. All hail Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead. You are now our queen.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you, but I have to get back to Kansas. The broom, may we have it?
Please, take it with you.
Oh, now we can take this back to the Emerald City, and the Wizard of Oz will let me go home.
Yo-wee-yo, the wicked witch is dead. Yo-wee-yo, the wicked witch is dead.
Yo-wee-yo, the wicked witch is dead. Yo-wee-yo, the wicked witch is dead.
Step forward if you dare. Do I believe my eyes? Why have you come back?
We've done what you asked us, sir. We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. We melted her.
Oh, you liquidated her, eh? Ha ha ha! Very resourceful.
Oh, yes, so we'd like you to keep your promise.
Not so fast, not so fast. I'll have to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz. I said come back tomorrow.
But you've had plenty of time already.
Do you presume to criticize the great Oz? You ungrateful creatures. Think yourselves lucky I'm giving you an audience tomorrow instead of 20 years from now.
Toto? Toto, come back here.
The great Oz has spoken. Now go. Oh, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Well, I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You are? Well, I don't believe you.
No, I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except for me.
You humbug. Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly so. I'm a humbug.
Oh, you're a very bad man.
Oh, no, my dear. I'm a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
Well, what about the heart you promised Tin Man?
Well,
It's Scarecrow's brain.
Why, anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have universities where men go to become great thinkers. And when they come out, they think deep thoughts. And with no more brains than you have, they have one thing you haven't got: a diploma. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Universitatis Comitiatum e Pluribus Unum, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of THD.
THD?
Yes, that's Doctor of Thinkology.
The sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, joy! Rapture! I've got a brain! How can I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine friend, you are under the unfortunate delusion that simply because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men who are called heroes. And once a year, they take their fortitude out of the mothballs and parade it down the main street of the city. And with no more courage than you have, but they have one thing you haven't got: a medal. Therefore, for meritorious conduct, extraordinary valor, and conspicuous bravery against the wicked witches, I hereby award you the Triple Cross. You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Oh, shucks, folks. I'm speechless.
And as for you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart, you don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be made practical until they are made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
Back where I come from, we have men who do nothing all day but good deeds. They're called good deed doers. And their hearts are no bigger than yours. They have one thing you haven't got: a testimonial. Therefore, I take pleasure at this time in presenting you with a small token of our self-esteem and kindness. And remember, my sentimental friend, that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
It ticks. Dorothy, my heart, it ticks.
Read what my medal says. Read what it says.
Awarded for courage.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
Hey, what about Dorothy?
Oh.
Yeah, Dorothy next.
Yes, Dorothy.
Oh, I don't think there's anything in that black bag for me.
Well, you forced me into a cataclysmic decision. The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her there myself.
Oh, will you? Could you? Oh, but are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
Child, you cut me to the quick. I'm an old Kansas man myself. premier balloonist par excellence to the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company. While one day I was performing spectacular feats of the stratospheric skill, the balloon failed to return to the fair.
It did?
Were you frightened?
Frightened? You're talking to a man who has laughed in the face of death, sneered at doom, and chuckled at catastrophe. I was petrified. Then suddenly the wind shifted, and I floated down to the heart of this noble city where I was acclaimed Oz, the first wizard deluxe.
Deluxe, from the French, pertaining to luxury.
Well, there were a few luxuries that went with the job, but I took it anyway, retaining the balloon against the advent of a quick getaway. And in that conveyance, my dear Dorothy, you and I will return to the land of E pluribus unum. Step this way. Citizens of Oz, I, your wizard, per ardua ad alta, am about to embark on a hazardous and technically unexplainable journey into the outer stratosphere. To confer, converse, and otherwise hobnob with my brother wizards. And I hereby decree that until that time, if any, that I return, the Scarecrow shall rule in my stead by his virtue of his highly superior brains. Assisted by Tin Man by virtue of his magnificent heart, and assisted by the Lion by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would me. Thank you, my friends. And now I think it's time to cast off. Climb aboard, Dorothy. Climb aboard.
Climb aboard, Missy, while the wind's still in your favor.
Oh, where's Toto? Oh, I can't go without him.
I'll get him.
Don't let go of the rope. This is absolutely unprecedented.
The balloon's going up.
Here's your dog.
Oh, come back. Please don't go without me.
I can't come back.
Oh, please, please.
I'm sorry. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks.
Goodbye.
That idiot guard just ruined my exit.
Oh, I'll never get home.
Then stay with us, Dorothy.
Yeah, we don't want you to leave.
Oh, you know I love you, but there's people back at home that I love more, and I'll never get to see them again. Never. Oh, will you help me, please?
You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I did?
Then why didn't you tell her sooner?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
What have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I learned that it isn't enough just to want to see Auntie Em and Uncle Henry, but that if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't go further than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, then I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
Oh, but that's so easy. I should have thought of it for you.
And I should have felt it in my heart.
Yeah, if I'd had the courage of my convictions.
No, she had to learn it for herself. Now those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
Oh, it's gonna be really hard to say goodbye. Goodbye, Tin Man. Oh, don't cry, you rust so dreadfully.
Now I know I've got a heart, because it's breaking.
I know it isn't right, but I'm gonna miss the way you used to holler for help when you were scared.
When you go, I'm gonna do a little more hollering.
I think I'm gonna miss you most of all. You're my first friend here.
Having a brain don't make parting any easier. Goodbye, Dorothy. I'll think about you always.
Are you ready now?
I'm ready. Before I change my mind and stay here forever.
Now close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times and repeat to yourself, there's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
1.
There's no place like home.
2.
There's no place like home.
Goodbye, Dorothy.
There's no place like home.
Wake up, honey.
There's no place like home.
It's me, Aunt Em.
Miriam, it's you.
Yes, darling.
Oh, you're here.
Yes.
Hello? Anybody home? I heard the kid got stuck in the storm. Oh, she seems to be all right now.
Yeah, we thought we lost her there for a minute.
Oh, but you didn't lose me. Uncle Henry, I tried to get back to you for days and days.
Oh, there. Lie quiet now. You just had a bad dream.
Remember me? Your old pal Hunk?
Scarecrow.
Who the heck's Scarecrow?
You lost all your stuffing.
Stuffing?
Well, what happened to the field mouse in your stomach?
Field mouse? You gave me a whole sack of kittens in here.
What about me? Hickory.
Oh, I couldn't forget you. Oh, don't cry, Hickory. You'll rest again. Where's Seek? Seek!
Couldn't forget my face, could ya?
Oh, no, you look braver than I remember. Oh, but didn't you miss me? I was gone.
Oh, honey, we all have bad dreams sometimes.
No, Annie M, this was a real, truly life place, and you were there. Oh, well, doesn't anybody believe me?
Of course we believe you, Dorothy.
Oh, but I remember some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. Oh, but that doesn't really matter. Anyways, Toto, we're home, and we're in my room, and you're all here. I'm never leaving ever again, because I love you all so much, and oh, Annie M, there's no place like home.